If this is your first time seeing my face and being on my page, my name is Babs, Babs, a budgeting coach, and I do content around personal finance, investing, savings, debt management, mostly budgeting though. And I have recently sold several numbers of the savings and investment tracker, and a lot of you have been in my DMs asking me, how do we use this tool? How do I update it? Please help us with a video. And that is why I decided to hop on a longer form video on YouTube to help most of you be able to fully utilize and get the benefits of the tool. This is all about the savings and investment tracker, and if that's why you're here, please stick around and like, follow, subscribe for more content like this. Thank you. So let's get straight into the template. So basically you can see from the template that, like the title suggests, savings and investment tracker, we have different buckets or categories of investment and savings portfolios, which you can clearly see visualized in one dashboard, but they could easily be, individually saved in different accounts or saved together in one money market fund or in one fund, investment fund, whichever you prefer. So basically, I usually encourage my clients to have a dashboard like this to visualize your savings and investment, because it's encouraging. It's nice to see that, oh, my money is here and here and here, and also to separate. And especially in situations where you have one or two accounts managing several different buckets of your different financial goals, right? So for example, for this scenario, we see that we have an emergency fund that is allocated in a CIC, money market fund. We can see that there's an investment fund where this person has put money in a circle. There's a moving fund which this person is using to move out of home. There's a sinking fund which is for fun money. So this is if you're going on vacation or whichever fun events or entertainment that you may wish to use with this money. You have a car fund which caters for your car insurance, any car repairs that you may need, so that you are not ambushed by any eventualities. Then this person also could or has a pension fund because they wanted to have an additional pension fund outside the one your employer gives you. Very possible, very doable. So another thing I always tell my clients is do not have like 3, 4, 5 accounts for all these different buckets. It's not realistic. It's not a very good way to manage money, having several buckets all over the place. I encourage people to have 1 or 2. So one specifically for emergency fund and one specifically for sinking funds. So basically emergency fund is normally for long-term goals for me and for emergencies. And sinking funds is usually for shorter term goals or shorter term emergencies. That's how I separate my buckets. So for that reason, you can have 2 money market funds. So one for the long term and one for the short term. All right. So for example, these days, this person has CIC. So you can see from the template that the goal is 800,000. So 800,000 is a summation of everything on column B, and that's how it's calculating. And you do not touch any other figure except the starting balance. So the 350,000 in this case, on that 30th, that's the starting balance. So that's what you can update. Then everything else, it's a formula that's speaking from here, the top part where needs to save this there. Then everything else at the top part of the bar, do not touch, except if you're changing the figures that you're saving per month. Same thing applies on the investment fund. You can see this person puts aside 5,000 every month. Starting balance. So the column, or rather the row 34 is starting balance basically. So you put your starting balance for each bucket, starting balance for each bucket, starting balance for each bucket, for each individual column. And then after that, the rest picks automatically from the formula, right? And you can see when you click, it's picking from the formula. If you click below, it's picking from the formula all the way to all the tools. Then again, the goal in each portfolio is a summation of the column, summation of the column, summation of the column, right? So again, the only part that you should update or change is the one in bold. So the month, if you save per month, or per week, if you save per week. Most people save per month. So the bold part per month, you can update to the figure that is applicable to you. And the deadline as well, you can update to the dates that are applicable to you. So maybe your deadline for saving this 800,000 is not December. It could be next year. So you update it to whichever or wherever the month apply, or whichever month applies to you. Yeah. Then if you need to add more rows, typically you just drag. Yeah, drag, and the date will continue to. Actually, I should do it with 2 so that it updates with the dates correctly. Yeah. So you drag with 2 bars so that it picks the dates, and you can update as you choose to. And as you update, also the goal goes up, by the way. So hope it's pretty direct, straightforward. The month that you're saving, for example, now we're going into July. So on 31st July, if you save, you just tick. So tick means it will pick the summation at the top. So you can see here, if I click April, May, June, July, it picks, and you can see the numbers. The number or the summation is increasing. Pretty simple. And you can see the bar as well has changed accordingly. Let me put it like that. Yeah, pretty simple, pretty direct, very nice to follow. Can do the same here. Want to change to the darker one, maybe a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit clearer. Yeah. But other than that, if you have any questions, please let me know. But hopefully this tutorial is simple and very direct to fill it out. And if you'd like to purchase the template, I'll leave a link down below. It's only 700 shillings, easy to grab. So thank you for watching until the end. Hopefully this training is super helpful. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.